Hello and welcome to my first cash stuffing video. This is the channel Pottering Through Saving Money, and I am Holly and I am pottering through. So this is my first ever video for YouTube, and I've watched cash stuffing videos in the past and I really enjoy it, so I thought I'm going to give it a go, seeing as I have been cash stuffing for quite some time myself. So I thought I would record it for you all today. So let me know what you think. So I thought we'd start off. I will count how much we have got to cash stuff today. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 80. So we've got 285, and I'm just going to separate those last two off for us. Okay, so my first wallet I'm going to stuff I just kept in here, and these are my long-term savings. So we're going to start with the christening for my daughter, my youngest. So in here we already have £50. So because this is coming up quite soon, I'm going to pop 60 in. So 20, 40, 60, and pop that in. Okay, so our holiday, we've got a holiday later this year, just a small family one, for a couple of big birthdays. So currently this one has £30, so I'm going to add 50 to this pot, so 20, 40 and 50 into that one. Put it in order. The next pot, as you can see, is our Disneyland. Now this is a long haul, so our little girls are only 2 and 4 months. So we've decided that we would like to be able to save up for us to be able to go in a few years' time, but it's probably not going to be for quite a few years' time. But we thought if we start squirreling it away now, we'll at least have a bit of a nest egg, hopefully, for when we want to go. So we have in here currently, so we only started it this one just after my little girl was born. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Got 70 in there, so I'm just going to round that up to 100 by adding 30 in. So keep that nice and in order. So the next folder up is our house DIY pot. This covers all things house, and it got absolutely raided just before Christmas when we finished our driveway. Well, started our driveway, should I say. It's partway through being finished. So it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. So I'm going to round this one up and make it a nice clean 100 by adding 25 to that. We've still got a few things left for that, but it's also... we've got quite a few things around the house that need to be finished. So that's our bigger savings pots. So that one's all done. So now we're going to go to our variable ones, which will kind of come and go up and down. So the first one we've got in here is play groups. So I like to keep this, I go to 2 play groups a week, and so I like to do, I sort of worked out how much it would roughly be, and it's about 15. This is a rolling sort of 15 that I keep in here. So I don't need to add anything this time to that, because we've managed to use up some change instead of eating into that one. So our petrol pot, this is for when we go away to visit my family. So my family don't live close by to us here. So you're looking at about 4-hour plus car ride. So it's at least a tank of fuel extra. So what we do for this is normally we try to keep a certain amount, if we've had any left over from our generalised budget, ready for if we're going away to visit family. So let's see what we've got left. So we've got to 20, 45. So I'm going to add 25 because we've got a new trip coming at the end of the month. So I'm just going to swap these 2 5s out now for a 10 just because it's easier for when you're paying. And I can use those 5s in one of the other folders. So next up is clothes, and this is to cover all of us for any new clothes. So I'm going to give this one £10, but we'll just do a quick check and see what's in the folder. So we've got 30 in there, so I'm just adding a 10. As we're coming into spring, it's just out of spring into summer, should I say. It's just to make sure that if we need anything extra for any of us, including the girls and my husband. So that's perfect. So self-care, this is my folder. So this is a bit more than some of the other ones in here because I got given some money for my birthday at the start of the year, and it's just to put by for when I want to do things. So like I would like to get a pedicure, treat myself, you know, after having babies, it's quite nice to have a little treat every now and then. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 and 20, and that one I'm going to give a 10. Please excuse the drawing, my toddler got hold of this folder. So my birthdays, so these two are going to be the same. So birthday and Christmas, they get the same amount, and we budget it every month because I've got quite a big family that we buy for, and we try to keep our budget as small as we can. So both of those today are going to get 25. And this is a rolling folder, so I'm not going to count this out because it goes up and down throughout the year. And I've been doing this for quite some time. I've also in here, you'll notice a pink slip. That's all the birthdays written down in order, just so that I can tick them off once I know that we have done them. And obviously Christmas, where we've started this one again, so I'll count this one for you to be able to see where we're at. So 275 is my aim for the year and my big list with how much we spend on people. So you've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and 20, and that one's getting its 25 as well, so I'll put it in nice order. So 10, 20 and a 5, and that's for Christmas. So hopefully we should have a nice amount for Christmas presents. Obviously I try to buy in the sales to try and get my money's worth, and I am a real bargain hunter. And this will be used throughout the year as well when I find things and pick things up, especially for like our girls. My youngest probably won't need so much for Christmas this year, but my 2-year-old, who will be nearly 3, and it'll be that much more exciting. And obviously just getting her some nice presents, but I think spreading out the costs throughout the year has always been a good idea. And that leaves us with £20 for our days out. Now this might seem like a lot in here, but this covers everything for me and my husband and the family for when we go out. So if we have, or we want a takeaway throughout the year, and it's like membership, and if we go on holiday, we'll use this for days out. So when we go on holiday in June with the family, if we want to go out for the day with them, we use this money. So it's just quite nice to have that there to know that we can afford to go out as a family, and we can go, and it's all budgeted for. And if we would like to get some passes for any of the local attractions down here in Devon, we can. So I'm just going to pop that straight in. I'm not going to count that one today. And there we go. And then I've got my little mystery envelope, which has currently got £20 in it. This is a new folder for me, which is why it's only a written question mark. We've got lots of big birthdays in the family coming up over the next year or so, and I'd like to be able to do what we want to do, if that makes sense. I'm being very vague because my family are awesome and they will support me in watching my channel, and so I don't want them to know what this is going towards, because then that will ruin their surprise for their big birthdays. One of those big birthdays being my husband. So that is the end of my cash stuffing for my sinking funds today. And what I'm going to do is some of those I'm going to do a mid-month check-in, and see where we are at with both of those. And this is my long-term folder, so this one shouldn't really be touched. Maybe the house DIY one might be if we need to buy anything, especially for like the driveway. We might need to buy more sand for my husband to finish off doing the brick wall that he's building. So yes, so this is my first cash stuffing complete. I hope you enjoyed, and you should hear from me soon. Thank you.